Hi, hello, welcome to me tier ranking a bunch of romance tropes. I think that I have like the majority of romance tropes out there. I thought that it would be like a fun video to do, you know, Valentine's Day, February, love, and all of that stuff. And also, I love romance books. They are like my favorite books ever to read. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I found this online and I tweaked some things. I have 5 different categories. I thought that it would be like a good number, not too much, but not too little, I guess. So the first category is I will read any book with this trope. This is basically just auto-buy books. If I see that they have that trope, I am just gonna buy them. I'm gonna put them on my wish list. I need to read them. Then we have I usually enjoy it, which is tropes that I don't like. I'm not obsessed with, but I do usually like reading them. I do find them entertaining and fun. Then we have it needs to be done right. So these are tropes that they need to be done in a certain way. Otherwise, I'm not gonna like them. And then we have nope, which is basically just no. I truly don't know why this one exists. I don't want to read a single book with this trope. And then we have just haven't read, which is self-explanatory. Books that I haven't seen in a book, I haven't read about them, so I don't have an opinion. So yeah, let's start. The first trope is teacher and student. I'm gonna put it on it needs to be done right because I have read some books where it's done so horribly that I'm like, no, I cannot support this. And I feel like it has to do with the age of the characters and what kind of teacher, because it's like, if it's like high school, I'm like, no, automatically no. But if it's like university or something like that, or like PhD student and something and professor, and I'm just kind of I'm more open to it. But yeah, it needs to be done correctly. Then we have fake dating. This is like just one of my favorite tropes. I love it. If I see it in a book, I just automatically need to buy it. I need to read it. I need to see what I think about it. I love fake dating, especially when it has like a lot of tension. It's one of my favorite things in the world. So yes, so that's that. And then we have sports romance. I usually enjoy it. It's not like a trope that I'm gonna go out of my way to find a book, but the majority of times that I have read a book that it is a sports romance, I do actually enjoy it and it's pretty fun. Then we have forced proximity. I want to say I will read any book with this trope, but at the same time, I don't think that that's true. I usually enjoy it. It's like something that I like, but on its own, it's not. Here's the thing, on its own, it's okay, it's good, I usually enjoy it. But when it's with other tropes, for example, when it's forced proximity and fake dating, or forced proximity and enemies to lovers, something like that, yes, I will enjoy it, but on its own, it's not anything amazing for me. Then we have bad boy, good girl. I don't know, because I'm thinking it depends. Is it like the bad boy is bad to her, or is like he's mean to everyone else except from her? You know what? It needs to be done right. I feel like it's kind of like a hard trope to make, even though it doesn't seem like it, but I don't want the boy to be a rude boy and just mean and an awful person, so I'm just like, it needs to be done right. Then we have Mafia romance. I'm between I usually enjoy it and it needs to be done right. We're gonna leave that for later on. Grumpy X Sunshine. I usually enjoy it. I really like that trope. I think that it's pretty fun. It's pretty entertaining and I do usually enjoy it. The only times that I don't enjoy it is when the author writes the grumpy character as just rude. I'm not gonna support a bad person, just no. But otherwise, I really enjoyed that trope. Then we have bodyguard romance. I will read any book with this trope. I really like that trope. And actually, I have not read that many books, but every single book that I have read that is a bodyguard romance, I always eat it up. I love it. And when I see that a book is a bodyguard romance, I'm like, yes, I want to read that. So yeah, I really like that trope. There's something about it, especially if the bodyguard is kind of grumpy and it's so good. It's so good. Then we have right person, wrong time. No. Why would I want to read that? That's like my first thing to think. But at the same time, have I read a book that is right person, wrong time? Right person. Like it has to be like a second chance romance at the same time, right? Because it's like a romance. But what does that mean? Like right person, wrong time? Is it like a right person, you fall in love and then like he dies or something? Because I don't want to read that. But if it's like right person, wrong time, and then a couple of years later you end up back together, which is a second chance romance, I feel like. I'm gonna leave it at no, because on its own, I don't want to read about that, because it's like, why would I want to see? No, I want to see right person, right time, not wrong time. And then we have only one bed. I usually enjoy it. I kind of want to put it in I will read any book with this trope, but again, it needs to be done with other tropes in order for me to really enjoy it. But yeah, it's always so fun. It's like, I love when that happens. It's always so good. The next trope is love at first sight. No, I don't like that. If it's like attraction at first sight, yes. I get that. I like that. That's okay. But if it's like love at first sight, it's just it feels kind of like weird to me because I don't see it. If you don't know the other person, how can you be in love with them? So yeah, don't like that one. Then we have love triangle. I have read like some books with that trope, but I don't love it. I don't hate it necessarily. I don't know. I'm between it needs to be done right and no. But at the same time, I'm like, every single time that I read a book that is love triangle, I just prefer it if it wasn't. So I guess I would have to go to nope. Single parent. I usually enjoy it. I really like it, but at the same time, it's kind of like every single trope in the I usually enjoy category. On its own, it's not something that I'm obsessed with. But with other tropes, it's perfect. I usually enjoy books that have that, but it's not like a not a buy for me. Friends to enemies to lovers. Huh, okay, that's something that I like. Friends to lovers is not my favorite, but friends to enemies to lovers, I really like it. But is it like a not a bar thing? No, it's not. I usually enjoy it. Yeah, that feels correct. Then we have age gap. It needs to be done right. I love an age gap book. I think that's very entertaining, but the age matters, what is happening around them matters, the connection between the two characters matters, and it's just like at what point in their life it is, and kind of like even the personality of the characters matters. There's just like a lot of things that need to be done in a certain way in order for me to like a book that is an age gap. Then we have accidental pregnancy. Here's the thing, like a year ago, I would put this at nope. But now, it needs to be done right. There are some books that I have read with this trope that I hated it. It was so bad. It has literally ruined books for me. And then there are other books that I read it and I was like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. It's perfect. It 100% needs to be done right. Then we have bully romance. Nope. I don't get it. No. Now, I'm not saying like rivals lovers where, yeah, they're gonna be like a tiny bit rude to each other, but it's not like bully. If you're making me feel awful about myself to a point where I'm crying or I'm just like, I am hating myself, then I don't want to be with you. So yeah, definitely no. I don't see it. I really don't see that. Then we have brother's best friend. This one is like, I think that it's like it needs to be done right. I feel like there's some books that I read and it's like they have known each other since childhood. Let's say that it's brother's best friend. And there's like an age difference thing and the brother's best friend is older than the other person. That just sounds kind of icky to me. You mean to tell me that when the other character was like, I don't know, 10 or like 4, you were like 12? I'm gonna put it to it needs to be done right because again, there's just so many things that happen there. So many things could go wrong with that trope and I'm just like, yeah. Then we have friends with benefits to lovers. Friends with benefits. I want to say I will read any book with this trope. I don't know, anything that is like friends with benefits, I don't know, enemies with benefits to lovers, anything like that. I find it so just fun and entertaining also, and it's kind of like forced proximity but in the best way possible, and it's like friends, so they're having fun together and they start to develop feelings for each other. I feel good about that. Then we have workplace romance. I usually enjoy it. I usually have fun with that because it's kind of like forced proximity at the same time because they work together, but I'm not obsessed with it. Then we have enemies lovers. I will read any book with this trope. Like I love that. It's so good. When they are like enemies lovers and they're fake dating, that's literally just perfect. Put that in a book and yeah, I'm buying it. I'm 100% buying it. Then we have strangers to lovers. It needs to be done right. I don't want to say like no. Well, do I want to say no? No, I feel like I have read some books that I have enjoyed and they are strangers to lovers. It's definitely not my favorite trope and I definitely needed to have more things happening in order for me to like it. But I feel like there is a way to do that trope and then I'm gonna like it. I don't know. It's kind of strange because even when they are rivals to lovers, they have spent time together, or friends to lovers, obviously they have spent time together and they know each other. Where strangers to lovers, you need to get that first kind of like get to know each other phase. And I don't know, it's not that entertaining, it's not that fun, but yeah, I feel like there is a way to do it that is gonna be entertaining. Then we have childhood friends to lovers. I don't love this trope. I feel like a lot of people like this trope, but I'm not one of those people. I don't know. I'm gonna put it on I usually enjoy it. I usually enjoy it. Yes, there are some books that I just don't enjoy it, but I just... Should I put it on it needs to be done right? Because there are some things that you can do in a childhood friends to lovers that it's just no. It's gonna be like an automatic no for me. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put it on it needs to be done right. Then we have a slow burn. I usually enjoy it. It's not like an auto-buy when I see a book that is a slow burn. It's not like, yes, I need it in my life. But I do really like it because usually with slow burn you have tension, and tension is something that I love in a book. Then we have One of Us is Famous. Have I read any book with this trope? No, right. I have read To Love Jason Thorne and then To Hate Adam Connor. But I did not like any of those books. But I guess like sports romances are also One of Us is Famous because we have like the sports person, player, athlete, whatever, that is famous. And then most of the times the woman is not famous, so I guess that's also One of Us is Famous. Okay, let's put it on I usually enjoy it. Yeah, I think that it's, yeah, that feels right. Well, I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah, let's go with that. I hate everyone in the world but you. I will buy any book with this trope. I'm like, yeah, the bad guy that has like a soft spot for me. Yeah. Right person, not enough time. No. That's like 100% someone dies. No, I don't want to read that. I want to read about a happy ending. How is it a happy ending when the other person dies? No, that's not for me. Friends to lovers. I usually enjoy it. Yeah. Not my fave, but I think that it's fun. Friends to lovers with fake dating? Oh, that is good. That is good. But on its own, yeah, it's fun. Good boy, bad girl. I usually enjoy it, right? Yeah. I'm thinking like a golden retriever and black cat kind of vibes, and just, yeah, I think that that's fun. Insta love, nope. I don't understand. It's kind of like love at first sight. It's like you don't know each other. Why are you in love with each other? Like, it doesn't make any sense. We have Billionaire. I usually enjoy it. Again, if you had asked me like a year ago where I would put this, I would probably say I will read any book with this trope, but I feel like on its own, it's not perfect. But like add something else to it, another trope, it's really good. And I do usually enjoy it, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way to find a book that is a billionaire romance. Then we have Royalty. I will read any book with this trope. I think that it's always so fun. It's kind of like a different world kind of vibes. I don't know. Every single book that is a royalty, it's always so fun because obviously you have like the whole danger of everything. And I always find it so fascinating to read books about like royalty and just one person is a princess or is like a king or like something like that. I always find it so fascinating. Then we have Secret Relationship. Oh, I want to say no. I don't want it to be secret. Why is it secret? But like at the same time, have I read a secret relationship kind of thing? Okay, nothing is coming to my mind, so I guess I haven't read a book with that. Yeah, I guess. Why do we have forced proximity again? Okay, I'm not gonna put that again. Okay, let's ignore that. And then we have second chance romance. It needs to be done right. I'm a strong believer that if you broke up once, there was a reason for that. So I feel like I have read some books that they break up and then a couple of years later they just meet up again and they get in a relationship. They don't communicate, and I don't see that working out. So if it is a second chance romance, I feel like you need to have great communication, and the reason why you broke up the first time needs to be a really good one, but not to the point where I don't see how they could be in a relationship again. Okay, some of them are literally the same. I did not see that. Wait, let me do some rearranging. Stepbrother. Best friend's brother. I think that it needs to be done right. It's kind of along the same lines of brother's best friend. Then we have Marriage of Convenience. I will read any book with this trope. I love it. Marriage of Convenience, it's literally just an auto-buy thing for me. I love it. I am always so obsessed with it because it's marriage of convenience. So you have forced proximity, and usually the two characters don't like each other, but even if they are friends, there's always just the tension. I'm obsessed with it. Stepbrother romance, nope. No, I don't like it. Oh, wait. But I did read like one book that I actually really liked, and it was a stepbrother romance. It needs to be done right. I hate that I'm putting it there, but I'm trying to be honest. I don't love it, but when it's done right, I enjoy it. And then the last one that I didn't do was Mafia romance. I still don't know where to put it. It's not like, nope, it's not I usually enjoy it. It needs to be done right, I guess. There is like a certain way to do that I'm actually gonna enjoy it, but I feel like most of the times I don't really like it because I feel like it's too much. And it's just like way too crazy and way too kind of like Wattpad. You know when you read a book and it feels like you're reading a Wattpad book. But at the same time, we have the Brutal Birthright series by Sophie Lark, which is a series that I really enjoy. And it is a mafia romance, but it's done in a way that I really enjoy. So yeah, I guess it needs to be done right. So yeah, those are all of the tropes ranked. I had a lot of fun doing this. Tier ranking is literally so fun. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. But yeah, that's all I had to say. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to. I hope that I will see you in my next video. Bye!